A friendly relationship with her ex-husband, cherished moments with her grandchildren, a planned trip to a coastal French town. Here's an inside look at Ivana Trump's life before her sudden passing. Ivana Trump was a model, but she was mostly known as former President Donald Trump's first wife, as well as the mother to Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and Eric Trump. In her early years, Ivana was also a competitive skier. Additionally, Ivana was raised in a strict household. While looking back at her childhood, the future Miss Trump told an interviewer, "When I was doing poorly at school, my father yanked me out and got me a job in a shoe factory. After 3 weeks, I begged him to give me another chance at doing well in school. I learned that discipline is necessary to accomplish anything in life." Ivana's modeling career took off when she moved to Canada with her first husband, Alfred Winkelmeyer. Then, in 1976, she met Donald Trump, with the pair welcoming 3 children after their marriage a year later. But what was Ivana's life after Donald, including the years leading up to her death? Well, after Ivana and Donald Trump split in 1992, she took a page out of her ex's playbook by selling things with her name on them, cushioned by her hefty divorce settlement. Ivana launched a fashion line, wrote books, started an advice column, and even had a role in the First Wives Club, making light of her post-divorce status.
Ladies, we have to be strong and independent. And remember, what? Don't get mad, get everything.
The two were so friendly, in fact, that Ivana dished to Page 6 in 2018 that they talked every month. She was also very vocal about Donald's tenure as president and how her kids were navigating their new roles in the White House. During an appearance on the talk show Loose Women, Ivana said that her daughter Ivanka might one day even be president of the United States.
She's smart as hell, she's beautiful, she's au courant, and how much more you can have?
Of course, she didn't get along with everyone all of the time, notoriously calling herself the real First Lady as an apparent slight against Melania Trump.
Because I'm basically first Trump wife, okay? I'm First Lady, okay?
Donald's third wife had her then spokesperson respond in kind. Once Donald failed to secure his re-election, Ivana spoke up again, quipping to people at the time that her ex wasn't a, quote, good loser. When she wasn't offering her always interesting opinions, she found great joy in her 10 grandchildren. Ivana helped raise her 3 children that she had with former President Donald Trump. She even wrote about her relationship with them in her 2017 memoir, Raising Trump. "No matter how busy I was, I had breakfast with my children every day. Our bond was and is our most valuable possession." According to Page 6, Ivana loved her grandchildren and they called her Ivana Ma. Ivana once jokingly told the media outlet, "If they ever call me grandma, I cut off the supplies of the toys." Despite divorcing Donald Trump, it's clear Ivana remained a big part of the lives of her 3 children and her 10 grandchildren. According to the Daily Mail, Ivana was on her way to the hair salon hours before her death. The suspected cause of death is cardiac arrest, and a close source told the New York Post that over the past few years her health was declining. The model and businesswoman was planning a trip to Saint-Tropez, France. On July 14th, Ivana's best friend, Nicki told Page 6 she was leaving for Saint-Tropez tomorrow. This was going to be her first trip away since the pandemic. She was afraid of getting the virus. She only walked from her house to a restaurant next door, maybe 1 or 2 restaurants around the corner. That's it. According to The Sun, Ivana had gone to her favorite restaurant in the Upper East Side, Altizi Ristorante, the day before she was found dead. The owner of the restaurant, Paola Alavian, said to The Sun that she seemed to be in fine health. He said, "As always, she asked me how I was doing. She was always supporting us, and we just shared an extremely normal conversation, the kind I had almost every day I saw her." He concluded by expressing the sentiment that Ivana would be missed, saying, "She was just an excellent human. She was a really, really good person."